strike with her deadly daggers and...
It moves! No!
Alright, let me explain.
Looks like Fiora, but...
Hey folks, Brian Feeney
look
here,
at that
design
again.
director of Wild Rift. It's so cool to be part of kicking off a new year of League, and we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. When developing Wild Rift, we aim to create an experience that is authentic to League, keeping things just the same when it makes sense. As you've likely seen, we've also made some changes to champions, skins,
Yeah, some
and
skins
the map
look a little
to make
different.
Feel great for
Look
Wild Rift
better.
players. We're aiming to start service in the Americas in March.
Uh-huh.
We're currently working on ways to
Still
make sure
not
you have
out yet? I
access
thought it was
to
out
a bunch of champions
for, like,
quickly when you
everyone.
join, so you can start building up your competitive pool. We'll have more details soon, and we can't wait for you to start playing.
Man, we're not gonna see that in consoles for a while. Champions. Oh.
Our goal is to release an average of 2 champions every
Oh
month.
my
Not our main goal.
god.
We do feel this is a cool throwback to 2008 PC. Anyways, let's check out some champions. Coming later this year will be one of our highest skill cap champs thus far, Katarina. She promises to pick the perfect time to strike with her deadly daggers and...
It moves! No!
Alright, let me explain. When we're bringing champions over to Wild Rift, we want to keep their fantasies and playstyles intact.
No.
We only look to change abilities if they don't work on twin stick controls, or if there's a cool opportunity to
I
really
understand, but...
In this case, it's both. We know from Katarina players that her fantasy comes from weaving her ult in and out of fights.
You mother effers!
But in our playtests, we saw that it ended up being super easy to cancel our ult accidentally with the joystick. So we tried letting Katarina slowly move and reposition while ulting, which ended up feeling really awesome on twin stick controls. It's time to let it rip.
Okay, they have it on console. They
Rolling
probably have it
sometime
running on consoles at
after
least.
Will be Ramus the Armadillo.
Or
We want
Ramus.
to preserve Ramus's fantasy of gotta go fast, and saw an opportunity to wild. Ramus now passively rolls, gaining out of combat movement speed, and the twin stick controls give Ramus a new way to really zoom around the map. Ramus's new ultimate,
rolling. He's rolling. Ride.
With these changes, we're hoping Ramus can feel more than okay on Wild Rift. And finally, as for Dr. Mundo, his update will be coming to Wild Rift a bit later in the year. Our next shared moment will be the futuristic meets traditional Lunar Beast event in February.
And he's getting one.
Celebration of the Lunar New Year. The squad will be joined by Misfortune in a new skin.
Frig, it's Cat.
We'll keep teaming up with League PC throughout the year as we miss
Samira?
opportunities. Outside of events, you can expect to see some other skin lines making an appearance early this year.
Was I wrong? I saw double guns.
More plans for the year, so let's jump into some
Unless you were
previews.
Unless you just cut off a bit
later this year
to the next jam, which was Lucian.
We'll also be making our first stop at the lovely Shadow Isles. We're working on our first to Wild Rift skin line, and later, 2 of League's deadliest champions will face off and hopefully settle the score.
Darius and Draven, right? Okay.
Up first on that list is a new jungler, one you just saw in the
He is a jungler.
That's right. We're finally bringing Viego, the Ruin King, into League as a playable champion.
I called that.
Last, he's more than just an item. And to prove it, here's a quick peek at the new gameplay they'll be bringing to the Rift.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ.
If you want to try him out yourself, he'll be hitting PBE very soon.
That's very fast.
He goes live later.
That's very fast. I was expecting him like end of the year event type thing.
So Viego's release is just the start of the Ruin King story. And the next 3 new champions we will be releasing this year will also tie into Viego's return.
Ah, okay.
Now for a while, we've been wanting to add more magic damage fighters, especially one tailor-made for top lane.
Okay.
We believe snipping a bigger space out of our roster for AP fighters will not only lead to more diversity in top lane, but also
he moded the cutting it with scissors. It's kind of funny.
We began to sew together a new champion for the Ruin King's return. And hyperactivity around Summoner's Rift. Either way, as tiring as all these champions can be, shooting skill shots everywhere, sure beats being back in that happy-go-lucky Bandle City.
So Yordle?
She would choose anything over that colorful, horrible, bright place. Now the third champion that'll be part of the Ruined King's return is a marksman. But much like Senna,
So you're
they are
insinuating
planned for
like a Yordle who
non-traditional
doesn't like
position.
Bandle City?
It's a bit too early, though, to say
Or
more
just a
about
person
this champ,
or whatever.
So look out for future
Maybe
roadmaps
Sentinel of Light.
for the
Wow,
new
and
Sentinel of
Lucian
Light.
Senna's faction? Okay.
Informed decision on who to vote for.
Skarner is
This will be
annoying.
coming to
Quinn's
Devlog along with the poll
archaic
this
for
week.
an
So that
ADC.
wraps it up for champions.
Shyvana's
team.
bland.
I can't wait for you all
It doesn't
to see
exactly
the new
fit-
champions we have in store for Viego's
Fit the
return,
dragon thematic,
as
because
well as
her
what you
ult
think
just
of
turns
Mundo's
into the
VGU
dragon for a
progress.
short amount
Thanks
of
for
time.
watching, and see you on the rift.
Hey everyone, I'm John, aka Bellissimo, and I'm the product lead for personalization and events here on the League dev team. Let's not waste any time and get into some
Wow,
of the
you're
things that we have
quite
planned
soft
for
spoken. Oh god, money wasted
With
again.
over 150 champions in League, there are a lot of mains to make skins for. If your favorite champion is
Don't worry, I'll still get skins.
there are lots more to come as we plan to ship.
Don't
over
worry, we're
100
gonna get another
skins.
Ari skin.
This also includes some skins for our more popular champions.
Oh, see?
including Vayne, Caitlyn, and Blitzcrank.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're already expecting more Riven and Yasuo and freaking Yone.
For any given thematic, there's only so many chances through purchase rate, play rate, and feedback. All of this indicates that we should keep trying new things. We'll still be revisiting some of our most popular thematics this year,
Oh,
like
boy.
Project and Battle Academia.
Ah, yes.
But we also want to explore new worlds.
Give me an anime
In
opening, man.
February, we'll be celebrating Lunar New Year with a brand new thematic. Set in 2057, the year of the Ox. Lunar Beast is a world where futuristic cityscapes and ancient
Another
temples
future
fly.
skin.
High fashion streetwear with a touch of traditional elegance.
Might be
is the style
cyberpunk.
of this year's Lunar
I mean,
New Year
technically
celebration.
Project is already
Here's a
cyberpunk.
first
Oh,
look at Fiora,
wow.
Jarvan, and Alistar, who are all part of this year's Lunar Beast squad. If
Not a
retrofuturism
cyberpunk, it's
is what you're
retrofuturism.
about, then good news.
Oh,
Our second major thematic of the year is Space Groove, an eccentric take
Wow.
on a sci-fi universe full of far-out fun and color.
okay.
The laws of
Rick and
physics
Morty.
logic don't always apply here, but some of our favorite champions just really
Space
dig
Channel.
that.
It's freaking,
We have lots of ideas
Space
for
Channel
these thematics,
5.
and we'd love your help. Debonair 2.0.
Ooh.
Monster Tamers is a world where champions harness powerful creatures from across Runeterra to challenge each other in high-stakes
Oh, it's freaking
matches.
Pokemon. That's
In
interesting.
Crime City Nightmare, we focus on the crimescape that is Valorant City, where a street war takes a dark and horrifying turn
Gangster.
as a mysterious figure introduces those desperate for power to an ancient
That might be interesting.
Cthulhu-inspired evil.
Cthulhu inspired.
Debonair 2.0.
Ooh. Well, it has to
In
be
a
look.
world
It has to
where
look good
powerful
though.
elixirs grant extraordinary abilities. Two rival clubs vie for power. Classy opulence meets modern noir as champions work together to take back what they believe is theirs. We're
They
gonna
say it's
ship whichever
Cthulhu
thematic
inspired,
gets the
but
most
it
votes
has
this year,
gangster
and
thematics.
we may revisit some of the others
Oh,
later,
that's gonna make
depending on your interest and feedback.
events. I might be down for the
We've been working to
monster
improve events on
tamers
League,
if it's freaking
And this
Pokemon.
year, there are three
But that's kinda
main areas we want to
Hard
focus
to
on.
achieve.
For starters, we're going to keep running featured game modes alongside every major event. One of our biggest learnings
Monster Tamer
last
is kind of
year
bland
is that
if you
players
think
must
about it.
actively played modes that amplify champion fantasies. For example,
It's not like they're
Earth,
going to be wearing armor or
we amplify
anything. It's
fantasies by
like
asking,
stylish
"What if my champion
clothing.
can cast all the time? Where will the ruination spread next? Who can stand up to the Ruin King? And who will fall?"
Wow, that's a oh.
Thanks so much for watching. The only reason we get to do any of this cool stuff is because of your continued support. So on behalf of the League dev team, thank you.
Who was the first one we just saw? All that stuff is like really they're like really tying in with each other. It's really setting up the whole Ruin King event thing, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, understandable, right? I mean, the main game doesn't come out till what? It did get delayed. It was supposed to come out like first half. So I'm not quite sure when it comes out at this point. A lot of skins for Ruin King stuff, apparently. I'm really interested to know who that first skin was that we saw. We got the Lunar Revel event coming up. It basically is like a casual cyberpunk aesthetic. If like Project was like dystopian cyberpunk, this is more like Let me think. I guess like Cyberpunk 2077 in terms of. Well, no, not really. That's disingenuous because Cyberpunk is so sex-filled. Trying to think of a good one. It's like slight casual, like maybe Ghost in the Shell kind of, but you know, but Lunar Rebels has a more red thematic to it, red theme. Because like Ghost in the Shell doesn't really get into like whole armor look very often. It's more like military aesthetic. You know, so pretty much yeah. Like if you think of like the most recent Ghost in the Shell, I mean even the Major doesn't wear armor. She wears like whatever that is, like thinner clothes, like thin compared to like what you see in like the project stuff. Okay, so yeah, is that it? We got 2 cinematics. That was good. I'll be editing as we go. So yeah. What do you think? Are you excited for League this year? I certainly am. Hopefully we get more on the fighting game. I know they said they weren't gonna show it off as often, but a guy can dream. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.